Hi guys, and welcome back to my Patreon. Today I want to talk about energy manipulation. We are very powerful beings, and we have the potential within ourselves. When it comes to our thoughts, and you've probably heard this before through, the laws of attraction. You've heard, if you believe in something a lot and you believe it, it can happen. Our words, our spells, what we say out of our mouth, can have an impact. But I don't think a lot of people truly understand that and understand about manifesting things. I'm going to use myself as an example. When I first began on this platform as a psychic medium, and I came out of the psychic closet, and I was very, very scared. I will say that. I was not sure what to expect. I had a lot of resistance, had a lot of negativity thrown at me. I didn't really understand at that point, like, what would be the scope of the magnitude of what I would be doing, helping other people, etc. It became something that was just, you're being labeled as crazy. You are not accepted, and even people in the spiritual community mocked me, and they continue to do so. It is just part of, the process. It's lower energy vampires, etc. But I wanted to talk about this because I think so many of you out there that have followed me for years, or that have seen me, you don't really know, or some of you may not understand your own power. And I'm here as a spiritual teacher as well. This is what I do here on my Patreon channel as well, to produce content that helps other people to become empowered and to understand their gift. And so I'm doing this video to help you understand that you are a powerful being, and that what you put your mind to and what you set your intentions towards, it can happen. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I was getting very, very frustrated, and I wanted to almost quit. I had about 400 people, and I was like just using Facebook pages to advertise my services, and going into groups and doing free readings, and just advertising my service that way. I started off doing horoscope readings here on my YouTube channel, and I kept telling myself, it's never going to work. I don't know what the formula is. I don't know what it is to expand. Then I kind of slowly got out of that mindset. Spirit started talking to me, and I kept saying, my channel's going to grow. I'm going to keep pushing myself, even if it's just 1 or 2 people that see my videos. Word of mouth will spread, and perhaps other people will eventually get to see my channel, and my channel will grow. And slowly it kept growing, and it kept growing, like from 200 people to maybe about 400 people, and then it went to like 800, and then slowly to 1,000, and then 2,000, and then 3,000, and then it stalled for a long time. It stalled, and I was like at 3,000 or 4,000 people, and I was like, oh my God, my rays of light, they love me, but it's not growing. It's not going anywhere. And I was like, where's my big break? I'm busting my butt every week, producing content on my channel, and it's not happening. Nothing is happening. How can I fix that? I want to be like the other YouTubers. I want to be, and I know that in that moment, I kept thinking to myself, this is inauthentic. This is not really you, Ray. You don't want to compare yourself to other people, but we all want to be successful on some level, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be guilty of. But sometimes we don't know how to achieve that success, and we don't know how to manifest things into our life. So I did a lot of prayer and meditation, self-reflection, and I kept saying to myself, I'm going to stay positive like I have throughout my whole life, and that has carried me through the darkest storms. I know that I'm going to be fine. I know that my channel is going to continue to grow. So then I thought of myself, how can I get my own gift and what I do out to the the YouTube community, so that people can see a little glimpse and better understand. I did not know that there were other readers that were probably doing the same thing as I have. I don't consider myself a pioneer either, but I do feel like I am one of those pioneers in some way, because I've been doing this for years and bringing you content and bringing you bringing you things that I feel like are very helpful. Along the way, I get people are like, now, Ray, you're using a lot of tarot cards or oracle cards when you do readings, and I never started off using them when I did my channel. But people change and evolve, and part of the reason that I am using them here on my channel is because I feel like it gives you something that may not have the same gift as I have, right? And it's not that I'm comparing myself or that I'm being an ego, but it helps you eventually to see something tangible. And even though I use the cards, I still use my gift in correlation. The cards only tell you so much, but I'm bringing this into the, tying this into the video because I haven't changed who I am. as a person. I continue to go through a spiritual evolution and to bring you content and to do new videos, etc. I'm always going to do celebrity readings, right? But I'm also going to incorporate different things, such as these kind of videos that I'm doing today about manifestation. But going back to the actual topic itself, it wasn't until I did like a video on someone that had passed, and my video went viral, and it got like 17,000 views at the time. I don't know if it was the algorithms or whatnot, but all of a sudden my channel started like really growing and exploding, where I was up at like 20,000 people. I went from like almost 10,000 followers to like 20,000, and then it went up. It's been a gradual process, but what I'm here to tell you, a lot of you that are, you know, debating on starting your own channel, there is enough people in the world. There is no need to be worried about competition. You are in your own power. You are a beautiful person. And I want to leave that message with you today, that if you have a dream, you can achieve it. And I'm not even, you know, I'm not stopping my manifestation. I never said, when this happens, you know, I always said my channel is going to have like 40,000 subscribers. So it's very important when we are working with manifestation, the laws of attraction, what you speak has to be very specific, and it has to be to the point as well. So don't say when I have 50,000, say I have 50,000 followers already. I have success beyond my wildest dreams. But be very specific on what you want. If it's like a new love, you know, and you're looking for a partner, say I want a man who's going to be loving, you know, going to be a provider, and is a soulmate for me, and that we will be happy together. I will have that. I already have that. You know, I already have a partner that is loving, that is successful, that is protective, that is caring, that is nurturing, that is the full package, and also good looking. And I think that that will help you if you continue to say that. Sometimes the things that we continue to speak or we write out on a journal repetitively do have an impact, because you're already setting that intention into the reality. But when we start setting those intentions, sometimes it's very much ingrained in us as humans here on earth to fall back and then just scratch that and say, well, I've been, you know, saying this for a couple of days. I've been writing, I've been journaling, and I've been talking about what I really want. But what if it's never going to happen? That doubt is what sets your intentions back. It's what's blocking your manifestation. So whatever you are wanting to set into motion, you have to fully believe with your heart and trust the universe. Like, we don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow, but we have some faith that, you know, there is something tomorrow, that God does grant us another day, the divine powers that be, right? That our soul is not ready to exit this physical world. And keeping that belief alive is what keeps you going. That same belief that you have that everything is going to be okay is the same belief and the same power that you need to have, and the same thinking behind your manifestation. And I think this is something that's very much not talked about. And maybe it is on, you know, on certain, you know, certain spiritual teachers, etc. But you are your own teacher. You're your greatest teacher here in the physical world. The best thing that I can tell you is that never speak like, I have this illness. No, I am cured. I am disease-free. I am no longer affected by cancer or whatever you're going through out there. Also, physical symptoms. We are so guilty. You know, I have strep throat. I have this. Like, no, I am cured from strep throat. I'm healthy. My throat is fine. I'm disease-free. Again, just speaking these things, and it may sound ridiculous, but it really does have a lot of power and intention. And it wasn't until I actually started looking now at where I'm at, and I've kind of remembered myself, you know, I've achieved certain level of success with my subscribers here on YouTube. I'm very grateful, but I kind of haven't started manifesting again. So this is like a conversation that I had with a good friend of mine, you know, over the weekend. And I feel like I am on that path again, where I'm trying to find myself again and still continue to grow as a person and what I want. So if you have something out there that you are wanting to manifest, that you're truly passionate about, it will happen, but you have to believe in it. You have to speak specific intentions and say it's already yours, that you claim it. And that's the only way that you're going to see things starting to pour into your life. The money, blessings and stuff. But sometimes we fall in the victim, woe is me, and we say, God, I just feel like the world is crumbling all around me. I feel like I'm not good, God is punishing me, and we start falling in this victim mentality. That's what sets you back. That energy that you're expending on feeling like a victim, feeling like nothing is going to change, can be channeled. You can channel that energy and start manifesting and thinking and brainstorming thoughts. What can I change around me? What can I change in my life? What can I change in my thoughts so that they are positive and that I become a more positive version of myself? Okay? And I know, again, this may sound redundant or I may sound sanctimonious. I don't want to come across as that. I'm just sitting here as a ray of light, as your ray of light. I am no better than any one of you out there. I'm just like you, an everyday person with a dream to be bigger and be better and to do better. And I think that if you are working on yourself to continuously be a better version of yourself, and continue to have goals and to expand your horizons, you will achieve greatness in this lifetime. But if you are set back by your fears, if you let your fears take over you and you start telling yourself nothing's going to get better, everything's going to stay the same, God doesn't love me, etc., you got to stop that kind of thinking, because that's not serving your greater and highest good. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this message, and I hope that you took something away with it, took something out of it and something away from it. And I hope you start manifesting. Write down, several times a day the things that you want. Think about that in your mind and just say, I am a homeowner. I am already a homeowner, and I'm a homeowner in this subdivision. Wherever you want. Do things like that. I guarantee you that you'll start seeing positive changes. Go back and think in your life where you started and where you're at now, and the things that you've achieved. What was your mindset like when you were going to get a degree, right, from Harvard or whatever? You had that mindset that you were going to get that at the very beginning, and even though it was arduous, maybe that it was very hard for you and very strenuous, you still did it. You did it. So apply that same principle to manifestation. All right, guys, I love you so much. Also, don't forget, all of my 1-hour video readings are on sale until 11 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. So my 1-hour Zoom face-to-face video readings are on sale. www.raymondguzman.net. I love you so much, and until next time, bye.